Will you take a polygraph?
I will take a polygraph.
Mark Redwine told Dr. Phil he would take the test to prove he had nothing to do with the disappearance of his son Dylan. Just when the test was getting started, Mark said he didn't feel well, an automatic disqualifier. Dr. Phil pleaded with him again hours later.
You should be doing backflips right now to take this polygraph test. You were the last person to have seen your son before he disappeared.
Do you know where he is?
No, I don't.
If you're innocent, we're the best friends you ever found.
Are we going to do this?
Well, that's my whole point of being here and talking to you now, okay? Is addressing my concerns and the things that are bothering me and have been for a long time. It's hard for me to digest all this. This is all happening way too quickly. I just feel so overwhelmed.
Would you be more comfortable with me coming out to the studio tomorrow morning after a good night's sleep?
I'll be honest with you, I feel like my blood is boiling and it has been for hours. But my point is, I'm not refusing to take a polygraph test. All I'm asking for is, some time to process this whole thing, because this has all got blindsided me. After talking with Jack, I felt more comfortable taking the test tomorrow.
I'm here at the Dr. Phil offices, and I'm gonna take the test. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily ready to take the test, but at this point, we're gonna take it. We're gonna do what we gotta do.
Where are you? You've had a lot of time to think since we last met.
The bottom line is I'm trying to be forthright with everybody. It's very intimidating to have my ex-wife sitting on a stage with me pointing fingers at me. That bothers me. And then to have my son come out and say, I hate you, I feel like I'm being pushed off the edge of the cliff.
Well, what are we going to do?
I didn't come here to waste anybody's time, so let's do it. A question was asked, and I gave an honest answer to it. The question was, do you feel well enough to take this test? And my response to that question was no. It became clear that by answering no to that question, that there was no point in proceeding any farther.
Mark decided that he didn't feel well enough to take the polygraph test. He told me he had about 3 hours of sleep last night, and he had a half bottle of Jim Beam on top of things. So he doesn't feel well enough to take the test.